Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Elite Clockman here. Episode 11 was released just a few hours ago, and it was actually mind-blowing. It was one of the craziest episodes so far, and the whole squad was together for the first time. We got an epic fight between the Titans and got many reveals along the way. With everything going on in the series, it was so cool to see myself and ISO Toilet appear in the series, and goddamn, I looked so cool. Elite Cameraman better be jealous because his beloved character was literally few feet away from me. In today's episode, we also saw Titan Speakerman rescuing Titan Clockman, also Titan Drillman and the Alliance curing the infected Titan Cameraman, which was a huge deal because he has been infected for a long while now. But don't worry because we'll go over all the secrets and Easter eggs in episode 11. Before we get into the analysis, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want Elite Clockman to appear more in the SKIBIDI Multiverse series. Anyways, let's get into the analysis. Episode 11 starts right after episode 10 ends because this episode was actually supposed to be the same episode as episode 10, but the creators of the series decided that it was too long for a single episode, so it was split into two parts, which means that we need to think of this as a two-parter episode. There actually is one more thing which was revealed in the comments section of episode 11. The Dom Studios actually revealed when Titan TV Man is coming to the series, but I'll talk about that later in the analysis, so make sure to watch until the end. This episode starts right at the second where Magnet Toilet came in to kill the special agents that were in the bunker, and we can actually see magnets orbiting around him ready to kill everyone. These kind of reminds me of the shurikens that the Titan Clockman had, and maybe Scientist Toilet gave these upgrades to Magnet Toilet with inspiration from the Titan Clockman. And Magnet Toilet actually sends one of his magnets flying to the roof of this bunker, causing to collapse. But it doesn't go well for him because Titan Speakerman arrives at the scene at the right moment by shooting him with his hand cannons. And this next scene was actually one of the leaked scenes. And it wasn't leaked publicly. If you watched my last two videos, I showed 3 exclusive leaks that were given to me to share with the community. So if you don't want to miss out on special leaks from upcoming episodes, make sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications on. In this next scene, we see the Titan Speakerman charging up his hand cannons to finish off the Magnet Toilet. But Magnet Toilet easily uses his magnets to rip off the hand cannons and make them unusable. But this doesn't affect the outcome because in my leaks video we talked about how Titan Speakerman now has flamethrowers on his back. And this upgrade actually appeared in episode 9. Titan Speakerman uses his flamethrowers on the Magnet Toilet's magnet hands. And this actually was a 1000 IQ move, because some of you guys mentioned in my comments that fire weakens magnets because when they get hot they lose their magnetism, and these upgrades were probably done with this purpose. Seconds later, Titan Speakerman shoots the Magnet Toilet with his flamethrowers a little more, but it looks like Magnet Toilet is clueless as to what's going on, because he tries to use his magnets but is confused as to why he can't. Right after this, Titan Speakerman doesn't hesitate and jumps onto him while using his speaker powers to stun the Magnet Toilet and remove his helmet. Blood literally stabbed the Magnet Toilet in the head and in the eye. What a cruel way to kill someone. The shocked face of the Magnet Toilet shows everything. He was one of the strongest toilets in the Multiverse series so far, and now he is dead. After Titan Speakerman kills the Magnet Toilet, he says something and it sounds like, "What happened?" And when the POV cameraman looks at the Alliance members, they show the ground that their equipment to reverse time for Titan Clockman failed in the last episode. And as you guys can see, everyone is in a shock, but there is something weird in this scene. As you guys know, we keep getting Morse codes in the Multiverse series, and there is actually one that we are certain of in this episode later on. But right here on this scene, you can see 2 dots on the screen behind the large Clockman. And if you translate it, it turns out to the letter I, which doesn't mean anything in this scene. So I don't know if that was supposed to be something or it was just embedded on the model already. After this moment, Titan Speakerman comes down into the bunker to get the Titan Clockman out of there. He picks him up and starts flying away, most likely to the Clockman base. But from what we can see, there is no one there at the moment because almost everyone that's powerful is here in this scene right now. Suddenly, right after Titan Speakerman leaves the scene, sounds start coming from the ground and a drill toilet comes out from nowhere. These toilets are so good at stealing concepts from other races. This guy actually looks powerful, and right when he is about to get smashed by the large Clockman behind him, something crazy happens. Suddenly a spear pierces through his head right through the ears. This was so satisfying to watch because right after the spear is called back just like Thor's hammer, we see that it was actually me, Elite Clockman, who threw the spear. I instantly greet the Alliance members, and we can actually see ISO Toilet next to me, but his head is somewhere else. When the POV cameraman turns to the special agents, Speaker Woman waves weirdly because we can see that ISO Toilet is locked onto Speaker Woman. I wonder who is a bigger simp at this point, Elite Cameraman or ISO Toilet. Blood really went speechless when he saw Speaker Woman, and Elite Clockman tries to snap him out of it because there is a bigger mission at hand. Also, right in this scene, there is another Easter egg, and it's the Morse code embedded on the wall. I talked about this in my leaks video, and if we translate it, we can clearly see that the word "friends" is written on the wall. This might refer to two things, one being if ISO Toilet and Elite Clockman are friends or not, which we are, and the second option is asking if we are friends with the Alliance or not. I have no idea what it could refer to other than this, and I don't know the answer in the lore because I really don't know anything about the future of the series, even though I'm in it now. But from what I know, Elite Clockman will have a substantial role going on, and I'm so goddamn cool with that spear. It really was cool to show up in the series. Hopefully Elite Cameraman can one day appear in the original SKIBIDI Toilet series as well to get on my level. We also see some black smoke coming down from the roof when we are looking at the special agents, which looks like the teleportation smoke, but I really don't think it's anything important. Right after this scene, we hear some noises coming from the sky outside. The POV cameraman decides to leave the bunker, and we see Titan Drill Man and Titan Cameraman standing next to each other, ready to fight. Right when the infected cameraman is about to make the first move, Titan Drillman uses his hand to pull Titan Cameraman's head to smash him down. But sadly, the infected Titan Cameraman gets up easily and counters Titan Drillman by pulling him by the chains, smashing him with his hammer to knock him down. We also see him gripping his hammer as tightly as possible to smash Titan Drillman once more, and his hammer actually breaks while hitting Titan Drillman. This shows how strong Titan Drillman's armor is. But if you think about it, Titan Cameraman is on a different level. The fights he has been enduring for the last couple episodes are insane. After his hammer gets smashed, he does something really smart because he actually uses it as a spear and attacks Titan Drillman's weakest spot, which is the glass core in his chest. I mentioned this in my episode 9 analysis that the glass dome on his chest really could be a problem, and it turned out to be true. But Titan Drillman shows that his core actually has powers, and he uses a red beam to push Titan Cameraman away from him and causes an earthquake just like how he did in episode 9 and pulls down Titan Cameraman into the ground. This also happened on episode 10, but he was able to get out easily thanks to his jetpacks. But this time when he tried it, he got shot with a time particle from behind, causing his jetpacks to freeze in time. And when he tried to use his hands, he also gets shot on the hands as well from somewhere else, which we'll get into in a second. The clock helicopter arrives at the scene with the drill man inside, and moments later, we see the most amazing duo in the whole multiverse. TV Woman and Clock Woman.
Wait! My beloved TV Woman was in this? Oh my god, she is actually there! I better get there fast!
You better not, you crazy simp, so Toilet simped more than enough in this episode.
I'm totally not a simp. I'm a total gentleman and a man with honor. Don't say otherwise if you don't want me to leak your DMs about Clock Woman. I'm the ultimate Chad.
Don't listen to my brother. He literally is a total simp. I totally do not have any DMs about Clock Woman because I'm the real gentleman here. Even though she is lovely, I got something called integrity. Anyways, it turns out that who shot infected Titan Cameraman's hands is Clock Woman with his time gun. And right after this scene, we see TV Woman pulling her head out to stun the infected Titan Cameraman, which is crazy because usually Titans do not get stunned that easily. This really puts TV Woman's powers on a different scale. While he is stunned, Drillman manages to pull out the parasite from Titan Cameraman's neck, and the Octo Drillman actually cuts on the parasite, but it tries to escape. Right at this moment, a boulder-like entity smashes his into the ground, and we actually see that it's the large Drillman we saw a few episodes back. Now we know that he can actually turn into a boulder, and has a huge drill behind him. It's kinda similar to Camera Woman's powers, and how she transforms when she's shooting his weapon. We see that Titan Cameraman is finally cured, but he looks really sad while everyone else is leaving, even though the POV cameraman gives a thumbs up, Titan Cameraman doesn't because he probably feels really bad about everything he caused, and he knows that it's on him because if he was a little more careful, he could have avoided being infected. Unlike how Titan Speakerman went full-on crazy mode when he was cured, Titan Cameraman looks a lot more thoughtful, and he will probably try his best later on to be forgiven for his mistakes and wrongdoings. But this leaves the same question we have on the original series as well. As you guys know, Titan TV Man hasn't appeared once in the SKIBIDI Multiverse series, but we actually have an answer to when it is coming back. Someone in the comments asked where Titan TV Man is, and Dom Studios actually replied saying that you might get your answer in the next episode. This totally means that Titan TV Man is returning in episode 12 for the SKIBIDI Multiverse, and we all are speculating that he will come back on the original series in the next episode as well. If you enjoyed this analysis, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Elite Clockman out!